up against that point 0.00918 area again, okay, which seems to be a resistance level that we need to bust through. Okay, if we put a Fibonacci on this thing, you can see that we are right up in that area, that 702 area, and that is the area that we need to break through. If we can break through the 702 area, all right, which I believe we're going to do, higher prices are obviously coming. Okay, if this is a 5-wave up, all right, the measurement for this move, all right, without the wick, I don't include these wicks. These wicks, they can throw you off. Okay, so we go from the low wave 1 to the higher wave 1 to the retrace of wave 2, which would give us a target up here at 0.0125. Okay, so that would give us 5 waves up. That would end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that 5th wave up there. All right, now let's take a look at some more RSIs. And if you don't know how to do this stuff, guys, I have a level 3 membership with over 7 hours of videos. Okay, 16 or 17 videos in there. Teach you how to do all this stuff, how to sell the top, how to get price targets for the next bull run. You know, if you're looking for a price target for Verasity for the next bull run, all right, I teach you how to do that. I'm going to show you right now what the price target is for Verasity for the next bull run. All right, you're looking at roughly 36 cents. Okay, 36 cents from, where is this at now? 0.008. All right, so let's look at something. 0.36. 0.36 divided by 0.00818. That is a 44x. Okay, not too bad. All right, so for every $1,000 in it, you could possibly get 44,000 back. So not too bad. All right, especially if you're talking big money. Could you imagine throwing $1 million in it and getting 44 million back? That's where the real big money comes in. All right, that's life-changing money. That's enough money to kick back and retire on an island for the rest of your life. Never have to work again. Okay, I'm not missing out this time. I missed out last time. I didn't know when to sell the top. After the bull run, I paid almost $500 for a trading course, and now I know how to do all that stuff. I know how to sell the top. I know how to buy the bottoms. I know the warning signs. You know, if you go out on this, let me show you something without looking at the price. All right, let me pull something up. If I would have been looking to sell the top on this thing, I would have sold right here, one spot, and then it ran back up. Okay, and right here would have been my 2 sell points. Now, how close was that to the top? Whoop, let's put that back. Well, this one here was perfectly at the top. Okay, now that RSI hit the top there, came back down, it flipped bullish again. That's why I would have got back in here and rode the rest of that back up, and that would have sold exactly the top. That was exactly the top of the bull market. That's where I would have sold, got out, and I would have been extremely happy. Okay, instead of riding it the whole way back down and making nothing. All right, and that really hurt me last time. I had 80,000 Cardano. I had 250,000 Gala Games, and that was just a small portion of my tokens. But that would have been $500,000 right there. All right, I didn't even come close to selling the top, you know. But if I would have known how, like right there, I would have done it, or I would have came extremely close. So is $15 worth it? Absolutely. Okay, in my opinion, it is absolutely worth learning. All right, now let's take a look at a few things here. The RSI on the weekly is turning back up, all right, for Veracity, so it's looking like it wants to push back up. The daily is rolling over a little bit, okay? Now that daily, let's see here, it could pull back to a 618 right to here, 0.00785, okay? And that's where we could get our bounce from, which would be right there, okay? That is your 618, all right? We could get a pullback to there and then this bounce up, all right? We got the 12-hour still coming down a little bit. We got the 8-hour just about on the bottom and reset, and we got the 4-hour on the bottom and reset. And you can see, look at this, this was all good support back through here, okay? Could actually come down just a hair further, like right there, okay? I would keep an eye on that 0.0077, okay? That's exactly where that thing could pull down to. Them RSIs would get reset and then we would bounce out of here, okay? But that big resistance up there, 0.00918, that's the one we need to break, okay? That's the big one up there. And you can see, like I said, we got the 4 at the bottom, we got the 8 at the bottom, the 12 still has a little ways to come down, so that could be that correction here. And that daily is still correcting down a little bit, but then we have that weekly pushing back up, so it's trying to get one more push up out of here. That would break the 702, which would be massive, and I'd like to see it flip that into support. That 0.00918, I'd like to see it break up through there and turn that into support, okay? That would be huge. All right, so keep an eye on Veracity. Got some moves coming here for sure, and hopefully we can bust above that. All right, guys, please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.